Morning guys, good morning once again. Welcome to a channel where we discuss South African trending news. We do however grab here and there from international news, and it's trending enough to be brought here. I'm trying so hard to put it together because I've discovered that other people dislike my life, other people love my life. Anyway, I love when I find something hilarious. I just can't help it. It happens naturally. I am not trying to package it so that I sound somehow. So if you really dislike my life, get ready to be annoyed. Promise you now, just leave the video if you just dislike my life that much. Anyway, let us start with this one. So Gayton Mckenzie has responded to what Julius Malema said. It did just a very short response. Somebody mentioned Gayton Mckenzie in one of the video clips that they shared from that interview Julius Malema had with Clement on Face the Nation. So I'm going to put it right here so I'm going to put it right here so you see the response, Gayton Mckenzie's response. Short and sweet, no words, no nothing, just a meme. After that response, he continued with his day, posting about his weight loss and nothing. He said nothing after that about the video that they mentioned him in, and he just said that he lost 2 kg and stuff. So this was his response. I'm just going to put the video here because it's videos that I've shared, but it's a continuation of what Julius Malema said about Gayton Mckenzie and foreign nationals in South Africa.
There is a language called Fanaka law. It was formed long before the arrival of the EFF. Why? The migrant laborers met. They couldn't communicate amongst themselves when they were building South African economy. It was built by Zambians, it was built by Mozambicans, it was built by Zimbabweans, it was built by South Africans who could not communicate amongst themselves. They formed the language Fanaka law. Where was the EFF when these migrant laborers were here? I'm just saying, we must not find ourselves behind time. The EFF is being punished for being ahead of the times. We say things now, you guys come to appreciate them extremely late because we're too far in thinking. Yeah. So, and these Africans, when you needed them, they were there for you. The frontline states were there. People got killed in Lesotho. People got killed in Mozambique. People got killed in Swaziland, in Botswana, because they were suspected to have been harboring the terrorists, meaning your liberators, your liberation movements were alleged to have headquarters in those places. Someone says, don't tell us about Nigerians. You even go to an extent of saying Nigerians gave us money for our liberation. It's true. From the civil servants of Nigeria, monies were deducted from them to support the liberation of South Africa. So today we're in a comfortable place. We say we don't want them. The EFF agrees that we don't want undocumented people in South Africa. How can we say South Africans must get IDs and then welcome people who are not undocumented?
I don't know how Julius Malema does it. Sometimes he says things that are not true, just lying with a straight face. For example, that Fanaka law he speaks about here is a language that is spoken by white people. They still speak it up to this day because they don't know how to speak isiZulu or isiXhosa. I remember I just went to another farm, I think about 2 months ago. I had to spend like 4 nights there. The man who owns that farm was still speaking Fanagalo to his employees because they can't speak English. He speaks Fanagalo to them and they respond in Zulu. Some respond with Fanagalo. Do you understand? So this narrative that is pushing, which is not true, we don't know where he takes that one from. We know Fanagalo to be a language between black people and white people who couldn't speak the isiZulu or isiXhosa or any other language that is South African now. Moving to the Nigerians having funded South Africa's liberation, I am not against that. I'm not disputing that because I have no facts on it. I don't know much on it. Even if they did that, no one is saying, no normal South African is saying there must be no Nigerians here, there must be no foreign nationals here, there must be no other Africans in South Africa. What we are disputing is people who come here illegally. Whether we don't care where you come from, you came here illegally. Right there, you have broken the South African laws. And by the time you are here, you commit crime and we can't trace you. So, and this African unity that is being called for South Africa only, this African unity, when people speak about African unity, they speak about South Africa. So Africa right in South Africa. No other African country is talking about African unity except it must happen here in South Africa. So what a normal South African is saying When you come to our country, come with the right papers. Don't come here illegally. And when you are here illegally, you also commit crime. Why is Julius Malema trying to silence South Africans? And why is Nigeria being the poster for illegal immigration? When we talk about illegal immigration, we just decide to go Nigerians. Look at the world, the whole world. Just look at the whole world, what Nigerians are doing. There are good Nigerians who are frustrated by what the other Nigerians are doing. The Nigerians who leave their countries with nothing to do, they are the ones that cause problems for even good Nigerians where they go to. There are professionals in Nigeria. There are people who are doing amazing things, entrepreneurs from there who are doing amazing things, and they are criminals. And the criminals are doing awful things. And we have your Zimbabweans, we have your white foreign nationals, your French, your white, illegally here in South Africa. So South Africans are calling for everyone that is here illegally to please kindly leave the country. Do you understand? So Julius Malema always takes his narrative to these interviews with a straight face. That Fanagalo thing, he lied. Look at how he compiled the economy being built by foreign nationals. It started by Zambians, followed by another country, followed by another country, and he put South Africa number last. He didn't say this economy was built by South Africans together with other foreign nationals. No, he had to put them on the top. See where his priorities lie. You see where his priorities lie. So what I'm saying is, man, the guy should come down. Hey, he should come down, because there is no way the EFF will regain more votes in South Africa. Maybe just a few here and there, but the solid ground is lost. Totally lost. The solid ground is lost for the EFF. Anyway, let us see how South Africans reacted to the Fanagal and stuff. Ooh, I'm just gonna put it right there. It was Chris Excel. You know, this finished me because of the meme he used mostly. Yeah, it cracked me up. He said, those good foreigners who spoke Fanagalo died long time ago. Now we have drug dealers and kidnappers. That's why we do not want them. You see, and I want to say that not all of them. It's just that the majority, man, let me take it there. The majority of the ones we have here, they are doing all sorts of shenanigans. So we are suffocating as South Africans. Please, I beg, we are suffocating. There are South Africans who commit crime. It's a no-brainer. There are South Africans who committing crime, but those people are traceable. We can look for them and find them. If they like, they must move to Zimbabwe. Zimbabweans will take them out. Botswana will still take them out. You see, but having untraceable people is a disaster. It's a disaster. They come from all sorts of cultures, sorts of upbringing and all of that, and they don't have documents. Please allow us to complain about this. Allow us, give us the space to complain about this. Let us see what the other one is saying. This one will kill me, honestly, because this is the one that is finishing me the most. He says, lying bastard. I think that's what is finishing me the most. He says, lying bastard. It is the comma after lying bastard. Lying bastard. Fanagalo is, he says Fanagalo is a bastardized version of Zulu that was used by white monitors on the mines to communicate with workers. Has absolutely nothing to do with, I don't want to mention that word, but the word is there. I'm in tears, guys. It says Malema again blackwashing SA history to impose the meaning foreign nationals to SA. So let us move it. Let us read and see what the other one is saying. This one is saying Julius is missing the point. You cannot build a unit South African Africa. Yeah. You know, So it does. Did you see that? The South African Africa, because all this Africa Unite, whatever is called for South Africa, with criminals, his jealousy for Lord Gayton is palpable, and he is now really calling for 2% now. Pay EFF, meaning EFF is finished. You know, when she said South Africa cannot build a united South African Africa. Hi guys, I'm literally in tears. Oh my god, there's a lot of laughing I did before I come here to just you know, accommodate those who doesn't like me laughing, who don't like me laughing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to put a video clip here of one Nigerian talking to Nigerians, asking them why they're doing what they're doing, because it's affecting them all over the world and the impact it has on having a Nigerian passport. So this is not something that South Africans are only taking out of the blue with no reasons. The entire world is complaining about Nigerians. Is it normal? I like the fact that there are now Nigerians who are coming out calling out those Nigerians that are doing bad things. It is commendable. You see, I wish to see more Nigerians doing the same. I wish to see more African countries calling out their own people who are doing wrong, as we call South Africans out. You see, us as South Africans, the majority of us, when we see a South African being arrested for drugs in a foreign country, mostly our girls, and in most of the time they are dating foreign nationals who are in South Africa. South Africans, we like, good, let it happen like that. Arrest her, let her pay for their sins, let her pay for her sins. So we are like that. So why can't you call your people in order? We like the fact that we see more Nigerians now, especially they are leading there. I haven't seen Mozambicans, I haven't seen Zimbabweans calling their own people to order, but I have seen Nigerians now. They are beginning to say, what is going on? Why are you doing this? So with that said, kindly watch that video at the end. Thank you for watching my videos. This is South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Thank you for watching my videos.
Countries that will be happy to really welcome Nigeria because we think we are smart. I always say this: come to Europe. Some of these European countries, they refuse Nigeria visas because everything criminal. That's just the simple reason. We feel we are wise. We can outsmart people. Now look at the problem. South Africans are telling Nigerians to go. Really, go to that South Africa. Go to their prison. Go and see the numbers of Nigeria in their prison. From one criminal activity to other. Committing all manner of crimes in that country. They are not happy. The other day, the Arab country, Saudi Arabia, they banned Nigeria from entering their country. Their excuse was because of the bad conduct and because of criminal activities. Go to the UK. They arrested some Nigerians because they were forging marriage certificate, everything. Come to some European countries. They know Nigeria from crime activities, which is very bad. We need to change our way. We need to start working on ourselves. The other day on TikTok, that Nigerian lady, she was calling for the killing of our fellow Nigeria that they want to poison themselves. So any country that hears that now will really welcome you. Look at what's going on. Go to Asia country. Go and see some Nigerian businessmen, what they are doing. Go and see some business Nigeria engage themselves in. No country, honestly speaking, no country really want Nigeria. That is the truth. We need to start working on ourselves. We need to stop blaming others if they say they don't want us in their country. Let us work on ourselves. Let us change our bad behavior. Let us change our criminal activities. We need to stop all those rubbish. I'm telling you, I say, if not, even Benin Republic, very soon, Benin Republic or even Ghana is okay, enough. Don't come to our country. Because go to Ghana now, go and see. Majority of Nigerian youth in Ghana, they engage themselves in same criminal activities, cyber